many of you have had concerns about buying in a flood zone. I live in a flood zone and I don't stress too much about it. We just get insurance, but I do understand that that is a concern. So I just want to show you a very quick way to know if a property in Chatham County, Georgia is in a flood zone. So I'm back to Sagis, sagis.org. I'm going to click on Sagis Map Viewer. And then you can see here Chatham County, Georgia, and you can click, well, that's a bad one to click on, but I can click anywhere on this map and I can see the property record card, the ownership, and I can see the zoning. So, if you have the address of 203 50th, I'm just making that up. Let's see. Okay, it does exist, East 50th. For example, I can click here in Sagis and I can see estimated flood zone X, okay? And then I click there and it's going to tell me X, minimal flood hazard, okay? So Sagis has really, really great information. So here are the different zones. But if you just want to, search based on flood zone, I'm going to go back to Sagis here. So I'm going to go to sagis.org map viewer. I'm going to go to layer list. And then, of course, my button there is in the way. And then I'm going to scroll down. Let's see. Right here, effective flood zones, okay? So now you see the colors on my map have changed. And if we scroll in, we'll see even better. I'm assuming this is I don't even think this is livable. This is probably marsh. And then this is flood zone X, and then AE, and then AE12. So now some properties can have two different flood zones. Like the home might be on the highest part, which I've definitely seen that before. So if you're concerned about a flood zone, so you can pull this up, and then let's go back to that address. So 20 East 50th. I am not affiliated with this. I'm just picking an address. So that's showing it's clearly within the X flood zone. So that's really good. So, the city of Savannah is fairly high, but then as you get out toward the islands, it's trickier. But here's a good question. Tybee Island, there's always a concern because you're very close to the beach. So let me just zoom in here on Tybee. This is marshland, and then the blue is definitely a flood zone. And it appears that only a small part of the island is not in a flood zone. So we do have homes here. You can see here AE9. So I'm just going to click on a parcel. I don't know this person. This is estimated flood zone AE. Okay, I can see the property record card. So let me say, okay, what's AE? Let me check this out. 1% annual chance of flooding and a 26% chance of flooding over the life of a 30-year mortgage. Okay, so what that tells you is you're probably going to need flood insurance. It sounds like a low-ish likelihood, but you will need flood insurance, whereas X, you won't, if that makes sense. So a 500-year flood plan. So this is just really great information. I hope it's helpful to you.